Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Jake Odorizzi gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
In now, David Fletcher, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now here's the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout.
I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's 0 for 4. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Tyler Glasnow is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. We are still ready now. Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
In is Jorge Soler. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Behind 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter.
Here's Albert now.
Pujols.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Leading off for the Twins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Miss.
No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He went deep in the contest last night. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Max. Kepler the next to grab a bat. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard ground ball to third. VR takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Angels have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge review, and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
First base.
In now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Taylor, a former Dodger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting 9.
Stepping up now, Roberto Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Goodwin, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder. If that will open the floodgates a little.
He's set and the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Trout looks up, and that one is gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average to start play at .315. 5 homers, 18 driven in.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count. Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And this one's in the dirt. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, number 19, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
After that hit right there, D'Lo, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Nope.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
But the runner's back easily. And now another toss over to third, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Garver. And their runners at the corners now. 0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And it's gone. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Taylor Cole is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the
now pitching for the Angels, number 67, Taylor.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes. Jose Barrios starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In is Jorge Soler as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
VR leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner's on his way to third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. The Twins coming up. No score. Number 47 will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And he may have been a little rattled by the threat of a stolen base as a balk has been called, and that'll move the runner to second after all. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. A dozen home runs, 26 RBIs. And this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play. Here's the 0-2. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. Still no score. Here's Albert now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 3.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often. And he got him.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Angels2020. Simmons.
In now is Angels2020 Simmons, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. Ball 1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonzalez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez.
The third baseman.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Gonzalez.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in, number 4. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the settling in now. Chris Taylor, lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 3.
Chris Taylor.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready for another chance? David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Villar hits a little over the 270 mark. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand. The next Twin up, number 19. He readies for his first plate appearance.
The shortstop.
And a fastball is in there. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Ready once again, number 2. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he'll step off and go to third here. And he's back easily. Avila stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Into right field, that's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right.
Oh, and he misses it. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitness out and get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now a snap throw over to third. Runner back standing. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Justin Anderson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sano comes into play with a slugging a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Number 19 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Ready for another shot now. Angels2020. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Yep, 1-1.
No runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off-speed. Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Runner's back. Adam Kolarek takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 56, Adam.
Standing in now, Alex Avila. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. pulled toward right center field.
Giving Chase his good one.
Well, he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The batter, number 19.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him and the
5-0 the final score today. The Twins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Kansas City Royals. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. It'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
With Merrifield next to hit. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Strike one to start the at-bat. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Slider finds the zone for a strike. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Merrifield, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Play at the plate and he's out. A great throw. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Royals are on top 1-0. Mike Montgomery gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy. Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. And he fouls this one off. Rendon is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes that
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In is Jorge Soler. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set. The 0-1. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing that.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Soler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. The 0-2 home. Runners off for second. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Gordon. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So
now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1. Into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez. 1-0 the count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Taylor is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 36.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Cam Gallagher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just one away. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. A 1-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with one away. The second, but they throw it away. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Mondesi.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. No balls and a strike to count. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Just a second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So digging in now, Nicky Lopez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Fouled away. Count still at 1-2. Phillips on third with 2 out. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And VR will look this one in to retire this. At the plate, Chris Taylor, his head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's gone 2 for 6.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Soft liner toward short, and 1 gone.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Angels2020.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Merrifield. And that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hernandez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dozier.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Stepping in now, Alex Gordon in the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's fouled away. Upton at second with 2 down. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Kelvin Gutierrez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Second and third, 2 away. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The right fielder, number 14.
Into the box now, Brett Phillips. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on,
and it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Man, that has to hurt. He was one.
Play ball.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto
Play ball.
Mondesi.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.